Hi, my name is Melinda Coletta. This is my husband Phil.
Howdy, y'all.
Together we're Professor Chef and we teach you how to play with your food.
Howdy.
Take off the hat. Thank
I
you.
like my hat.
I don't, and you told me when we started the video you would take it off. So there you go.
I put back
Okay.
Tina.
Anyway, well, welcome. So we're going to be making a pork tenderloin that we're going to be, well, the original recipe
It's
was,
going to be a stuffed pork tenderloin. It was going to be with dried apricots.
but
No dried apricots, but we have cranberries, and we put some fresh apple in it, so we're changing the recipe up.
a little bit.
The same technique, same ideas, etc.
Recipes are only suggestions.
So first thing we need to do is we need to get the pork ready to go. With tenderloin, the one thing you have to do with tenderloin is you need to remove the silver skin. The silver skin is the stuff that's right up here on the top. That has to get removed. If you don't remove that, you're going to be chewing. The way you do that is you get up underneath it, get it started, hold up here like this, and then bring your knife back and peel that off. Now, I'm going to get probably criticized by some chefs. They're saying what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to cut it and then peel it back, but if we do that, it just takes a lot longer. This is a lot faster.
So wherever you buy your pork tenderloin, most of the packages have 2 tenderloins in it, and this is not done to it.
If you ever buy beef tenderloin, the same thing has to happen.
Sometimes it's done, and sometimes it's not done on the beef. It depends on where
if you buy the whole tenderloin, 9 times out of 10, it's not done.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. Okay. Looks pretty good. All right. Let me turn this on. Get this going. All right. I'm going to leave a little bit of this fat on here because that is flavor. And now what we're going to do is we're going to butterfly it open.
What does butterfly mean?
Well, I'm sure butterfly means you take your knife and you run it down the middle, nice long stroke, and we butterflied it open so it looks like a butterfly is opened up. So I want a little bit more surface area. What I'm going to do is I'm going to run my knife again underneath this side.
Being very careful not to go all the way through.
And that's going to give me a little bit more room. Same thing on this one.
Never cut towards yourself like he's doing. You should have turned it around, but...
I wasn't...
Yeah, I know.
All right, so that looks really good. Get some good surface area.
Let's talk about this.
So these are dried cranberries that we have reconstituted with, I'm using hard cider.
We have...
because that's the flavor base today. If I was using apricots, I use sherry. I use some sort of liquid, and I like a liquid that has flavor. So this flavor here is going to be apple.
So the apple cider. And this is our own homebrew apple cider, hard apple cider.
So I'm going to throw a little bit of apple in here also.
Get rid of this so people can see.
Okay.
Pork and fruit just go together. Like pork with apples. Here we got apples and cranberry. Peaches go well. Oh, the peach chutney, right? That would be good.
Yep.
So anyway, now I talk about.
So we get the apples in here. So now we're gonna roll this. So when I roll it, we're gonna seal all this stuff up inside.
Or
now,
attempt. It doesn't always. It's never perfect.
It's not bad.
Some days it's better than others.
So I'm a lazy cook. So explain to him what I'm doing and why.
So he's putting a skewer through it, and he's putting one skewer through it because he's lazy. Because if he's got one skewer, he just has to remove one. Whereas if we had done this, if we had tied it, he'd have to count the strings on, count the strings off. Or if he put toothpicks in, count the toothpicks in, count the toothpicks off. So he's got one and done.
So in here it goes with the non-cut side down first. The reason why the non-cut side goes down first is that's the side that we're going to brown up the most. It's going to be the most exposed. The cut side leaves underneath it, and that way you're not going to expose it as much. We're going to be making a tan sauce with this, so we're going to add a little bit of onion to help with the tan sauce. Now the one thing you want to make sure you're doing is you don't touch it. If you don't touch it, it's going to get nice and brown. It smells unbelievable. Browning, I am going to do the Kardashian method for this apple because we're going to be using this for the sauce. The Kardashian method is where you take both cheeks off.
Both cheeks off, that's what he said. Cheeks.
Cheeks, yeah. a little cheeky.
Well, no, it's just, there's a lot of noise going on here. Just want to make sure.
And I'm going to slice the apples. We're going to be using this to make our sauce. If it does start to stick, we know we have to let it cook a little bit longer.
Stand down. Okay, so you got a lot of nice caramelization on that because he didn't touch it. You just let it sit. And I think as home cooks, you always want to mix it around or do something.
So I'm going to be a little lazy and I'm going to dump in the liquid right now. And we always put it in the oven with a little liquid so we can make a sauce. All right, in the oven it goes.
In the oven it goes.
I'll be right back.
All right.
I need my fry rag.
Oops, sorry.
All right. So we're going to do a swab out.
So we already had one of the pork tenderloins in the oven. And if you notice, all of our pans are completely stainless steel. There's no plastic on them. And the reason is we can do this. We can just shove it in the into the oven. Here you go. So it doesn't melt the plastic.
So I'm going to pull that out.
I don't have to wash another pot or pan. It's all in one. So that helps with dishes.
So we're going to get that nice and hot, get it going. Get it to a boil.
Well, it's already hot, but that doesn't take long.
We'll put a little bit of that apple in there.
Yep.
We're making a natural pan sauce. So you want to use all the flavors from the bottom. So again, I have put the hard cider in here. Now I want to naturally thicken this sauce up. One of the ways I can do that, or two of the ways I can do that, is I can turn around and let it simmer and let it reduce. But I'm also going to add a little bit of apricot preserve.
So this is a secret weapon for a lot of kitchens.
So it's a good thickening agent, nice base. And if you ever had a tart,
That noise is driving me insane.
talk about tarts and glazing.
So what you do is, when you get a tart and it's got that nice little kind of sheen to it, if you take apricot jelly or apple, put it in the microwave and kind of liquefy it and get your pastry brush and just paint it and let it sit. It's beautiful what it does to tarts and stuff like that.
So that's the sauce, looks really good. You look at that, it looks really, really nice. So now what I'm going to do is going to add a little bit of salt and pepper.
And notice every time he goes to grab that handle, he uses a machine.
Because it's hot, came out of the oven.
Yeah. For those of you who don't know, machine means dish towel. I didn't know that until I was about 8th grade.
You Italians have weird things.
I know. And it's not really, it's not a real word either, which is another thing.
So that's going to give it a little taste. Oh wow. I should have been a chef.
Should have been a chef.
Alright. So now we're going to slice the pork.
So you want to anytime you've got meat, you do want to let it rest a while before you slice into it. I don't know, 10 minutes?
Yeah, depending on what it is.
This may be a little bit too soon, but we're going to do it.
No, it's fine.
You're good?
Yep. So I have my slicer. Worked through the steel a couple times.
You're showing off.
Cut it at an angle against the grain.
Can you explain against the grain?
So if you look right now, the grains are going this way.
So you can see the lines in the meat. You see how it is.
So if you cut with the lines, your meat will be chewy.
Right.
If you cut against the grain, the meat will not be chewy. Nice long strokes, nice sharp knife. That is perfect. It has just a hint of pink in it.
Yeah. So I think a lot of home cooks too, they love to overcook pork, and it's always tough. So pork should be cooked to approximately 145.
And this was, probably a little bit past that, but it was just fine.
Yeah.
This was in the oven for about 35 minutes, maybe 40, at a temperature of 450 degrees with the convection oven going.
I thought it was maybe a little bit less, but that's okay.
So put that on there.
Drizzle the sauce over it.
like a hero.
Almost. So there you go.
There you go.
Pork tenderloin that is stuffed with some sort of dried fruit. Okay, I think.
And we use fresh.
Yeah.
Well, even the apples taste good.
Yeah, they do. So next week we have an interesting week.
So we keep with the theme on Meatless Monday.
Yep.
And we hopefully we can find some fresh veggies.
Okay.
Pasta primavera.
Okay.
And then on Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday, the theme is going to be chicken.
Yep.
We're going to start off by roasting the chicken, probably a lemon chicken.
Probably.
Probably what we do.
With the homemade crouton?
Okay, we can do that.
Okay.
And then on Wednesday, we're going to do chicken croquettes. I love
When was the last time you had a chicken croquette? Probably a long time ago.
And we're going to be doing a chicken salad,
But we're
a
gonna-
curry chicken salad.
Right, and
I might even put nuts in it. I want
the curry isn't hot, it's not spicy, it ends up being very sweet in that application.
And then we're going to do a dessert on Friday, and one of my favorite desserts. I have a lot of favorite desserts.
Oh, rice pudding?
Rice pudding.
Yeah, rice pudding.
Mm.
Yeah. Anyway, well that's it. So we'll see you. What did he just do? Did he do something?
No, I was doing this. You know, the chef. You know.
Stop it! Anyway, we'll see you next Monday at 5 o'clock, and we may have some surprises for you next week too.
Yeah.
So,
All right. Enjoy. Have a happy Mother's Day for all.
Happy Mother's Day.